Yeah, brother, finally caught you. Just a quick hi. Bit busy, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, I'm good. Hope you're good as well, bud. I'm just working on a spoon that I'm carving. Making one of these swirly spoons. Started it ages ago. I haven't done any carving for a bit. I've just got an allotment, so I've been busy up there messing around with plants and stuff. Whatnot. Good evening, brother. I've been trying to contact you. Oh yeah, cool, man. Do you want me to come on your thing? I'm absolutely terrible at remembering things. I've got a bit of a fuzzy brain problem. Yeah. I make email addresses constantly, and I always forget them. But tonight I'll make a new email address, and I'll leave it on your on one of your videos, on one of your latest videos, if you want to do a live. If that's what you're after. Just doing some marking out on this carving. Okay, that'll be cool. I'd love to talk to you about your foraging skills. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, sweet, yeah, definitely. I went out today actually, and found a few new things that are popping up, which is nice to see. Problem is, it hasn't rained here for about a month, which is really weird for this part of the country and where we are. And you know, like last year, there was like dryad saddle mushrooms popping up, and like agaricus, lots of agaricus, different types of agaricus, and the St. George's mushrooms and all that sort of thing. But there's absolutely nothing at the moment. Absolutely nothing kicking around. It's mad. There's a lot of plants, obviously. You've got like your lesser celandines and wild garlic, three-cornered leeks. Obviously the old ribwort, dandelions, cat's ears. It's you know, for spring plants it's doing really well, but the lack of rain, man. And everything's coming into flower as well. It's, you know, a lot of things that don't normally flower till a bit later on, you know, end of April, are all flowering because they think it's summer. But it's mad. Yeah, that'll be cool. Hey brother, where are you from? I'm from the south of England. I have spicy diarrhea. Oh dear, oh dear. You've been eating the old chicken fowl, have you? I'll tell you what gives you spicy diarrhea. Chicken tikka naga sabwali. That's the one. That is the one that makes you cry in the morning. Hey bro, if I gave you 10 grand an hour. Yeah, sure, it's got for me. It's been around. Pick up things that accidentally got. You show the string of beans and sausage from back. I'll do that for free, mate. What are you on about? 10 grand. Looking good today, man. Keep it up. Cheers, bud. Nice. Laugh out loud. Chronically outdoors. All right, mate. How's it going, bud? May the best Virgin Mother of God, Mother of God, Mary bless you and all your brothers, and to you too, sir. This is a late life. Yeah, I thought I'd pop on. For half an hour because the missus is upstairs having a shower, and normally she comes down to make a cup of tea. I made a cake and everything, so I'm waiting for her to have a shower. She'll be up there for about half an hour, and then lad. Then I'll jump off. But I was just marking out one of my spoons. I'm doing a curly whirly one like that. I haven't done much carving recently because I've got an allotment, so I've been focusing on growing food, which is cool. God demonstrates his love to all of us in a way. Yeah, exactly. That's it, man. If you believe in all that stuff, fair play to you. I don't personally, but you're more than welcome to. First thing that hit me is that bald spot. Hello, brother. Hello, how's it going? That's not a bald spot, mate. That's more like a bald landing strip. I look like I just ducked out of the way of a flamethrower attack just in time, and it took all the top of my hair off. Stranger, I don't know what that is. Jesus was a prophet, not a god. Cool, whatever. You guys start arguing about theology, go and do it somewhere else. Cool. How many cups of tea do Brits have in a day average? Well, I wake up and I have a cup of tea. And then after I've had my cup of tea, I have another cup of tea. Then I'll have some toast and I'll have some cup of tea with that. And then throughout the day, I normally drink like fizzy flavoured water, to be honest with you, especially as it warms up, because I like it, you know. And then probably around 3 o'clock, I'll have a cup of tea. and then I'll have another. I'll probably about 10-15 cups of tea a day, maybe. Mainly in the mornings and the evenings, though. Well, it's amazing carving. Cheers, man. I carve all sorts of things. I carve. Here goes one of my walking sticks that I. Whoa, there goes one that I made with a barley twist. It looks like someone squeezed and twisted the wood. And my old wizard staff that I always get out with the because old Mick from Hampshire Outdoors and Survival, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival's got a piece of holly for me. He wants me to carve him a stick. So when I see him next month, we go through some ideas, and I'll see what he wants, and I'll tell him what I can do and what I can't do, and see what we can do. But yeah, I'll do lots of spoon carving. Made like a wooden cookser, little wooden drinking cup. There's my old fire drill halves that I've been using. I make little doors as well, little fairy doors, which are pretty cool. Like these spoons. There's a black one that I made. Another one there. I've got quite a few kicking around here actually. There's a little wood spirit that I made. What's that smell? Oh, it's oil. That's what that smells. Oh, I've got to go through these comments. Ha 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 ha. Cul-de-sac. Yeah. Those sparkling water mini farts of gold. I don't know. I don't normally look at them, but I suppose they are. I'm in Ontario. Just had a massive ice storms. There's thousands of trees, of free tree wood everywhere. What's the best thing to look for when you're carving? If you're going to start carving, get yourself like a little opinel knife or something similar to that, and just whittle some sticks, carve some shapes, practice some cutting techniques, stuff like that. Start off with softer wood, obviously. We don't have a lot of pine forest around here. It's all oak and ash and sycamore and chestnut, sweet chestnut, horse chestnut, obviously, hawthorn, blackthorn, holly, all those sorts of things. Quite proper deciduous. I double tapped. You like? I enjoyed it immensely. Okay. Those are awesome. Don't forget to message me. I'd love to talk to you about that stuff next Tuesday. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Can you please make a Hodor doorstop? That's the geezer off of Game of Thrones, isn't it? The big dopey one. I only got to season 4 and Game of Thrones. It done my head in after that. I mean, talk about flogging a dead horse. But I mean, each to their own. Personally, I got a bit bored of it. Do you use anything in your beard, or just let the mofo grow? I'll just let it grow, man. This is like proper scragglepuss, cat weasel beard. You should do giveaways with your old spoon project. Yeah, I should do, really. That's not a bad shout. Cedar and pine. I did carve one thing out of pine actually, which I'm going to take down the allotment. Hang on, I'll grab it. This is made out of a pine sleeper, but it leaks. You know, the sap comes out and all that. But I made that. That's going down my allotment. That's going to be like a little statue thing that I made. But it does leak a lot, pine, but it's well easy to carve. Depending on the tree, obviously, because some of them are harder than others. Yeah, it all depends. It depends on the tree. I mean, pine's all right to carve. You just got to make sure it's seasoned, otherwise you just get sap everywhere, gams up your knife and all that. Do I make ASMR spoons? No, but I was thinking about doing it because they're quite popular, the ASMR videos. Governor Nigger Checkle what? Come on, man. I'm sure you can write in English. I'm sure you went to school. Got to pass out, brother. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. All spoons are ASMR spoons. Yeah, I suppose they are. Yeah, I could get my microphone out and do like and all that sort of stuff. Randomly scolding spoon carver from Atlanta here. Do you have any spoons nearby to show? Yeah, I'm working on this one at the moment, which is this the old spiral down it. Am I drunk? No, I haven't had a drink for 5 years, but I wish I was though, to be honest with you. It would be fun. I sound like I'm drunk because I ain't got any teeth and I'm from West Sussex. But there you go, there's a spoon that I carved. There's a little cookser wooden drinking cup. Hang on, let's go. Are you drunk? No, I love English. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I think I'm gay. Well, you either think or know you're gay, mate. I mean, come on, seriously. It's probably something that you should know. Paralympics taught us all sometimes we should stop and put ourselves in place of people with disabilities. And I have to say, parking spaces are brilliant. Quality. Have you ever fallen asleep watching an ASMR video? No, I don't like them personally. They drive me nuts. I'm very sensitive to annoying noises, and repetitive noises drive me nuts. I've fallen asleep to the rain though. I like the rain on the tarp, or the rain on your window, fire crackling. I like when I'm camping, if I've got a little fire going and I'm staring at the fire while it puts me to sleep for some reason. That's really nice. Do you sketch out the spiral? Just I'll draw it out basically, like I'm doing here. I'm drawing the line in between the spirals now, so I can bevel it down and actually make that twist. But I just get a pencil and have I got a broken spoon in the handle? Yeah, there we go. I snapped one of my spoons, showing someone how strong my spoon was, and it snapped. But I'd get that and literally just get that and go round like that until it's like that, all the way around. And then depending on how many spirals I want to put in it, I'll go in between that and just keep going round and round and round. And then I'll get the knife, little Orpanel, nothing special. Nice and sharp though. You've got to have a really sharp knife to do it. Orpanel knife, go round and yeah, let's do stuff like that. I need to get back into doing wood spirits though, because I do carve like little wood spirits and things. Get the old chisels out and all that. That's a bit of a different ball game, that is. Oh, beautiful spiral decoration there, bro. Thank you very much. I smoked cigarettes for 39 years. Quit. Yeah, tell you what, man. I smoked for like 24 years. I'll get over it all. What we cooked today, I don't know. What we cooked today, I don't know. What are you going on about? Do you ever fall asleep listening to nature sounds? Best sleep ever? No, I fall asleep listening to documentaries about Napoleonic Wars and naval warfare and stuff like that. That's what puts me to sleep. Nice woodwork, thank you. What kind of pencil do I use for green wood? I use the same pencil for anything. I'll try and stay away from carving green wood because it cracks and splits and stuff like that. But cypress, yeah, nice, definitely. I made a longbow out of hazel, not the best tree to make a longbow out of, but I started making arrows for it. So what I did is I flint knapped a arrowhead to go on there. You can't really see, it's not zooming in very well. The lighting in it is rubbish. And I made some pine pitch, and I fixed it on the end with a bit of pine pitch. And I need to get some fletching for it. And my mate keeps saying he's going to bring me around some big goose feathers. But once this is made, I've got my longbow that I made, and I'm going to see if I can shoot that for a leg of lamb or something, or a bit of pork. Take it out of the woods. Well, say I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to get my mate who's an archer to shoot it, and because I can't shoot a bow for. Well, I can hit like an archery mat sized target, but I can't precisely hit, you know, like a bone on an animal leg or something like that. So yeah, man. How tall am I? Like a bit. I am 6'4", 6'5" with my boots on. That's how tall I am. Everyone thinks I'm short when I'm sitting down. I bang my head on door frames. That's how tall I am. I'm fairly tall, and I weigh about 18 stone. Like my beard. Yeah, my beard's a bit scraggly, to be fair. If I could be bothered with it, I'd trim it right back and let it grow a bit, and then trim all the split ends off of it, and then do some crap with it. But got to try my greenwood guy. Too much work for my taste to carve a spoon with a decent crank. Dry wood. Yeah, that's it. I'm a bit of a beaver when it comes to seasoned wood. Like this was seasoned. That was hazel, and that was quite hard, quite tough. But it does take a lot longer. I have carved greenwood. What did I carve out of greenwood? I carved a cherry spoon out of greenwood. I've made a bit of a pile in there. I carved where's the cherry one that I carved? That was out of greenwood, but cherries, just seasoned cherries, rock hard, isn't it? So it's hard to carve. Hey, there it is. I made like a little camping. What's this? Ron9876, hi, can you shout me out? Come on, mate, that one's so old. My granddad fell off of his dinosaur laughing at that one. Jesus Christ, think of some new material. Try again. I'll give you a 2 out of 10 for that one. Try something better. All right, got to go and make dinner for my wife. Can't wait to get you on the live stream. Yeah, sweet as a nut, sweet as a nut. But yeah, there we go. That was a cherry spoon that I carved green. Nice little spoon that was. But yeah, man. I need to. I've got chatting again. I ain't done. I'm going to do some carving tomorrow. Not on live. I'm going to sit in the garden and I'm going to churn out a load of spoons because I'm taking some to a bushcraft meeting with me. Looks good. Cherry's my favourite wood for spoons, hands down. Crab apple's good. Yeah, crab apple's nice as well. I've actually got 2 big apple trees on my allotment plot and 2 big cherry trees, and they need the tops taken off of them. So I'll be getting quite a bit of cherry soon. So I'll probably do a bit of greenwood carving with the cherry and the apple. Apple's nice as well. Apple makes nice spoons. So I'll do a bit of carving with that. I'm trying to think, have I got any other deer? Most of my spoons are all packed away in a box. I've only got the ones that I've recently made here. I made that silly little thing with the black handle. I was just experimenting with that. How long have I grown my beard? I haven't had a shave for about 3 years, I think. About 3 years-ish. Have I seen the Minecraft movie? No, I'm 40 years old, mate. I don't think I'll be watching the Minecraft movie. Very long though, but still cool. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, nice. I love apple tea. Eat my cereal with an apple spoon every morning. Oh, sweet as a nut, man. Sweet as a nut. What oil do you use on your spoons? I use if I'm making walking sticks, I use boiled linseed oil and tool handles and stuff like that. Hello. Don't worry, just subscribe and like. Thank you very much. I use the cutting board oil, the mineral oil for my spoons. You have to give it a few coats, obviously, but that's what I use for my spoons. I mean, these ones are more sort of decorative anyway, you know what I mean? Raw linseed, yeah, nice. Yeah, that's good. It's decent raw linseed. But these are more sort of like decorative, and then I make like these sort of ones for kitchen, you know, like the stirring spoons and all that. But I've made all different shapes and sizes and all that. No, I don't. Brandon McCullin. Raw linseed oil. Yeah, raw linseed oil. It's decent. It gives it a nice colour. Gives it a lovely colour to it. I've been making some flint wrapping tools as well, so I've got a deer antler bopper there that I made, which is pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna go. Maybe just find the stream again. Yeah, sweet as a nut. Sweet as a nut. Keep your eye out. Keep your eye out. I'm going in a minute. I only popped on for like 20 minutes just to do a bit of carving. I love football. Hello, how are you? Are you having a nice evening? I need to get on the case and do more of these though. Practice more wood spirits and stuff. I've started doing like carving eyes and stuff and ears and whatnot. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to make a decent face. There you go. There's a big spoon that I started carving, which I never finished because I ran out of the thick heavy sandpaper, so I need to order some more because this is going to take a bit of sanding to do. Yeah, I'm not feeling good. But I can't. Ah, savage, man. Yeah, it's got to be hard being stuck in a place that you don't like. Good looking cooking spoon. Use walnut oil. Also, yeah, walnut oil's decent. Takes longer to set up. Some people are allergic to it. Yeah, good point, because of the nuts on it. People have nut allergies and stuff. Topic. What do you mean by topic? Why do people just write one word? People can't write sentences anymore. Write a sentence, or I might know what you're going on about. You know what I mean? People just write sentences. I've got a bird out. What is the topic? I was carving a spoon. I'm going to jump off in a minute. There's a spoon I was carving, and I just started doing a spiral effect in the handle. which once it's all carved out and sorted out, it'll look like that. I'll have a go at making some Welsh love spoons as well. Someone asked me the other day if I could make them one, so I'll have a go at that. Yeah, I want to live inside South Carolina, United States. I don't know how to get there if I have nothing. No one to help me. Yeah, I'm the wrong person to help you with that, man. I ain't got a clue. I live on the south coast of England. I go out in the woods for fun and stuff. I don't know anything about America, to be honest with you. I know it's a big country full of Americans. That's nice. I've got an old cider press here as well that I've fixed up, so I'll be making some cider. Yeah, I bet you would be. I mean, say if you're stuck somewhere that you don't like, it's got to be annoying. I used to be like that when I was younger. I didn't like where I lived at all, and then as I got older, I realised how lucky I was to live where I live. So, you know, I always wanted to move somewhere else and go and do something else. And when push come to shove, I knew that I wanted to be here. I like North Carolina much better. South Carolina. There's a lot of Florida far too hot. Too many tourists. Yeah, I can imagine. I say there's some beautiful places, and I'd love to go to America. I don't think I could live there, but I'd like to go to America and check out some really big forests and stuff like that. I like my bushcraft, so $3 per month. Oh yeah, that's got to be annoying. That's got to be annoying. Yeah, it's no good, especially if you're stuck in a job where you're not making any money and all that. It's got to be frustrating, man. Got to be frustrating. Yeah, I'd like to go and see some bears and stuff like, see like a grizzly bear mooching through the woods and whatnot. That'd be quite interesting. Yeah, and it's sad. It is sad, but you got to try and make the best out of a rubbish situation, isn't you? I mean, me, I was diagnosed with heart failure. I'm waiting major heart surgery. I'm really, really not very well, but I still wake up every morning. I don't need money. I take pleasure in going around looking at trees and plants and wildlife and stuff like that. That's my love. So I don't need a lot of money as long as I've got a roof over my head, food and water. I'm happy as Larry, just going up the woods and camping up in the woods and spending time in the woods and stuff like that. Do you know this ESP guitar hat I've seen? That's not a guitar hat. That's a fishing hat. But I know the ESP guitars. I used to play the bass. But yeah, that is me. Yeah. I have no one left to support me. Try and get out there, man. Try and do the best you can. Good day from Australia. How are you, mate? Good day, mate. If you want nice hospitable forests, you can't do better than North Carolina. There's mountains. I feel like a home to you immediately. Yeah, definitely. We don't have mountains around here. We've got little hills, little rolling hills, and everything's all field margins and farms and stuff like that. There are forests, but they're not humongous forests. Like I want to go somewhere where all I can see is trees. That would be spot on. Richness is more than monetary. Exactly. Your wealth is your health. At the end of the day, if you're ill, it don't matter how much money you have, bro. You would a great head on the ball. What? Write that in a sentence. I tell it. I can't even speak properly. I've gone all blurry. Yeah, write it in a sentence. You would a great head on the ball. What? You're the best dwarf in Lord of the Rings. Do I still act? Not anymore, man. Not anymore. It was hard work walking around on my knees with a big battle axe, but it was fun though. I did enjoy it. New Zealand's awesome. Favourite part of Sussex to explore? Most diverse. Sussex woodland you've explored and why? Serious question. The most diverse Sussex woodlands either going to be the Men's or Merlin Wood. because they're ancient forests and they've got all different types of habitat in there. You know, they've got a really nice understory and a big canopy. Probably, you know, like the ancient, any of the ancient forests, really, ancient oak forests. Love it, full of wild garlic, full of three-cornered leeks, all sorts of different things, herb robert, all sorts of different nice plants and stuff. You would be a great head on the ball. Okay, cool. I've been to the UK, but only seen the area between London and Salisbury. Loved it though. Yeah, that's sort of north of where I am. I'm right down the bottom. But yeah, it's Salisbury's nice. Salisbury's lovely. It is a beautiful country. It is, you know, it's just all rolling hills and all that, and little farms and hedgerows and. Yeah, my favourite part of Sussex. Bignor's nice. Bignor's a nice place. Over the old ancient Roman roads and all that, and the old lime kilns and stuff. That's good. Hello from Ireland. Hello, Ireland. How's it going? How are you? How's it going in Ireland? Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. We're back again. Normally, it's you know, it's sort of on and off, wet and miserable, and then sunny and then miserable and then sunny this time of year. But we haven't had any rain for about a month, which is annoying because I've got an allotment, so I plant lots of stuff to eat and whatnot, and you know, it's constantly watering. We're scorching. Yeah, exactly. It's weird, isn't it? It's worse. Freezing cold in the shade and lovely in the sunshine. So it's nice. I need to try and get back someday, see a bit more of the country, maybe get out to the Highlands. It looks awesome. Like, yeah, the hot. Yeah, Scotland, beautiful country. Where am I from? I am from West Sussex in England. And yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah, so yeah, I hope I could do with a little bit of rain. Good day, sir. Do you think all men pay? Curious about it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Want to grow my own wine this summer, strawberry wine. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, I used to make a lot of wine. I used to make hedgerow wine from blackberries, ball lace, plums, sloes, all sorts of things. I am Ronaldo. Okay, cool. Olá, boa tarde, boa noite. Yeah, yeah. Winemaking is cool, man. It's a good hobby. It's fun. Strawberry one, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can give it a crack. You should make more and sell. I'd love to see some short tours. Well, I'm going to make some at the end of the summer. I've got a couple of big apple trees and a couple of cherry trees. Cherry trees, I'm not going to bother making wine out of. Said hi. So, see. Okay. Yeah, just experiment. Yeah, I mean, yeah, give it a go. There's lots to learn about it. It's quite simple. You can make it as complicated as you want. You know, it can be as simple as you want. It was 30.5 degrees C here the other day. Ridiculously hot for this time of year. That is hot, man. That's hot for me anyway as an Englishman. I think the hottest it's got here in the summer is 38 degrees. Yeah, with like a 95% humidity, and it was just ridiculous. We saved a clip pigeon, a hawk goes. But yeah, he won the lottery. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, especially if he got mullered by a hawk as well. Yeah, I was yeah, I checked. I thought he meant wing. Got winged. Oh yes. What happened to me? The fight with the Balrog just completely took it out of me. To be honest with you, here I am in a hoodie, living in the south of England. You know, can't even say "you shall not pass" properly anymore because I lost my stick. Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I could use my wizard staff, couldn't I? Here we go. Look, it's actually got a wizard carved in it, and it's got a beard that goes all the way down. There we go. Wait a second. You shall not pass. There we go. Gandalf the Grey, or Gandalf the Blue, toothless and balding now. That's the, yes. That's amazing. Thank you.
The only reason why he has teeth and hair is because he's rich.
Yeah. You're a good figure carver, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Teeth, hair are overrated. Exactly, that's it. Exactly, you don't need teeth. I must say your beard is amazing. Thank you very much. I look a bit like Uncle Albert, but it needs a comb and some oil put in it and whatnot. But teeth are tickling abscesses. Worst pain in the world. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, abscesses. Yeah, go on then. Quickly go past. I'm going to jump off in a second. Anyway. Let's just let the missus go past. You don't like being on camera. He's got the Riz. Don't know what that means. What, like Rizzler? Cup of tea time, isn't it? Cup of tea time. Yeah. My tiny little knife. I can't even see what that is. Everyone writing in hieroglyphs now. Hieroglyphs instead of letters. I only understand English. Just about. Right, what time are we on? 22 minutes past. Have a good one, man. Get the missus happy. Yeah, exactly. Happy wife, happy life, eh? Yeah, 100%. I just farted. And what would you rate it out of 10? Was it a good one? Was it weak? Was it even worth talking about? You know? You can only say that if it makes someone next to you gag within about 6 seconds. That's when you know you farted. If it makes your moustache curl and your eyes water. Otherwise, it ain't even worth mentioning, to be honest. It smells like gerbils. Okay, cool. I used to have a gerbil when I was a kid, but I can't really remember what they smell like. But probably quite weak, you know what I mean? When it smells like raw sewage with extra added sulphur and eggs, cabbage and stuff like that, that's when it's worth talking about. You know, the eye burners, the hazmat suit jobby with a big gas mask. That's when it's a good one. Solid ones, no good. But the stinky ones, definitely good. Smells like gerbils. Oh, open the door. Fresh air coming in. Nice and cool round the old legs. Shorts weather now. Even though it's not, I'm determined that it is. Shorts and flip-flops. Well, anyway, lovely talking to you all. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and have a sit down. Maybe watch some gun channels on YouTube. Just put my hat on. There we go. I need to dig out my ESP hat. That's how people recognise me. But yeah, if you want to laugh, check out some of my short videos. They're always worth a giggle. But anyway, see you guys later. Have fun. Look after yourselves.